Ford F-150 Raptor vs. the Dodge Ram TRX. It is the battle between two monster pickup trucks. Which one will turn out to be the best of the two? What admirable features make one of the warring pairs superior to the other? Watch this video to the end and help us decide which vehicle is the best, the Ford F-150 Raptor or the Dodge Ram TRX. About the Ford F-150 Raptor. The Ford F-150 Raptor series dates as far back as 2010, with its first generation rolled out to the amazement of long-term fans of the legendary automaker. This would kickstart a series of high-performance pickup trucks called the Ford Raptor. The manufacturer also included a couple of SUVs in the Ford Raptor franchise. There are many Ford Raptor designed vehicles, but the best is the F-150. The F-150 has two models already on the market, the F-150 Ranger and the F-150 Bronco. The name was inspired by the strongest birds of prey and the prehistoric Velociraptor. It takes on the appearance of an off-road racing truck. The Raptor is duly made for off-road use with a unique four-wheel drive and four giant all-terrain tires. It also has some of the most powerful engines in the F-150 series. Now let's introduce the Dodge Ram TRX. Well, you might not know this series of pickup trucks as the Dodge Ram. The marketing team of the Stellantis North America has discontinued using the name Dodge in its products since 2010. The Ram pickup is a full-size pickup truck that started selling as the Dodge Ram way back before 2010, and the production line attained its fifth generation early in 2018. Ram trucks are a darling to motor enthusiasts, and Motor Trend has crowned them the Truck of the Year 8 times in the last 29 years. The Dodge Ram TRX is the 5th generation Ram pickup, with one Truck of the Year for 2019, 2020, and 2021. So we have one pickup truck with a brand name larger than life, and another who is an award winner. Let's see which of these two vehicles packs the strongest punch, and then we'll choose who wins. Features. The war of the super truck commences with the Raptor F-150 taking the stage in the form of the 2021 version of the car. Some say one of the best things about the Ford pickup is its incredibly tall tires that are nearly 40 inches tall. We are looking to a fresh rivalry coming in light in recent terms between the Ford trucks and the Ram trucks. And it doesn't matter that the Ford pickup showed up in the market about a decade ago with the first generation Raptor. With increasing competition, the Raptor's engine's third generation has blown the minds of people who are lovers of heavily functioned vehicles like this one. Suspension. The Ram TRX provides the best competition for Ford, with all the major works heavily apparent in the engine makeup, particularly its high suspension, which is 11.8 inches off the ground. This has been said to make it the most suitable truck for long-distance travel, but we'll come to that in a bit. It is located safely in the rear end, where it can handle all the possible magnitude of shocks while in transit on any terrain. It boasts an impressive control system powered by a Bilstein Blackhawk E2 suspension that offers great bottom-out control. I guess that's why it comes highly recommended for off-road movement, even though the body does not seem that impressive, as well as the interior design. The suspension is a little advanced because it has electronically controlled valves that regulate themselves and can also be adjusted by the driver at will. The 5-link rear suspension is attached to rear coils that exert power on the ground regardless of the terrain. On the other, the Ford Raptor cannot be underestimated in this regard for the TRX to take all the glory. The Ford comes in two forms, the 35-inch and the 37-inch tall tire. The 35-inch tall tire variation is similar to the TRX as they share the same diameter. The existence of the 37-inch tall tire means special work has to be done to design a fitting suspension that can aid the speed rate of the truck. What arose was a wheel that could run at a top speed of 112 miles per hour, and this is only a few units lesser than the 35-inch tall tire you will find on the TRX. It's got more ground clearance than its counterpart. Experts say that this innovation was a sidestep from looking at the TRX's specifications since it was produced much earlier, and the Raptor got an entirely new suspension made with its own 5-legged rear coils. It comes with the latest Fox 3.1 shocks live valve suspension, which operates semi-controlled with electricity, and with the TRX, it can be controlled by the driver. It helps with aggressive control and offers great stability while driving at high speed on rough terrains. The valve has a 10-year, 150,000-mile warranty. Engines. Let's talk a bit about the engines. Ford Raptor's engine power pales compared to the TRX's concerning the engine specifications. The 3.5-liter V6 engine is similar to the Ford GT's with 450 horsepower and 5,000 revolutions per minute. Its engine torque is about 510 feet per pound. TRX is an impressive powerhouse with the 6.2-liter V8 engine generating 702 horsepower at 6,100 revolutions per minute. The engine torque is 650 feet per pound. They share a similar drivetrain with the four-wheel drive system, but their transmission system differs. The Ford Raptor has a 10-speed shiftable automatic, while TRX settles for an 8-speed shiftable automatic. Ford is yet to make a V-supercharged engine that could likely rival the engine performance of the TRX, which could make it the most powerful gas-powered truck with its own 20-speed automatic. It was surprising to see them come out with a 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged V6. The sweetest thing to console their fans is the newly designed exhaust system, now of equal length. Bodily design. The styling of the Ram TRX doesn't seem all that apparent, as they seem to settle for a slightly subtle design. It is a big truck, by the way, with white fenders. When you see it from afar, you might be unable to identify it on a highway. On the other hand, Ford showed the Ford Raptor F-150 truck with a new grille hood, LED lights, fog lights, and off-road lights. Its bodily design is also subtle, but the big tires make it easy to identify even at a distance. Interior. Both trucks don't come off as heavy-duty and high-perform trucks, but could also roll out as luxury trucks. We have to credit Ford for the immense work put into the aesthetic appeal of the interiors. Not that the TRX doesn't have a nice interior. In fact, it has a unique interior that is way better than other Ram trucks that come before it. There's a cool 12-inch entertainment screen where you can access different car operating modes. There is the beloved Baja mode that Ram truck lovers have adored over time, and the Sport and Tow mode. The Baja suspension mode enables the automatic steering system to kick in. It also offers immense stability and control despite the speed that it can move even on rough terrains. They share their other amazing features: Bluetooth, satellite radio, keyless ignition, cruise control, folding rear seats, etc. The navigation system is optional in the Raptor, while it is standard in every version of the Ram TRX. Raptor F-150 does not have integrative adaptive cruise control, and you can have the system installed in your TRX as an optional feature. Parking assistance can also be enabled for either truck, although a buyer can opt to not have it in the Ram TRX dashboard options. Another optional feature for a Ram TRX includes the heated and cooled or ventilated seats. It is a standard requirement in every Ford truck. Ford comes with leather upholstery, while the TRX is fashioned with high-quality vinyl or cloth, as the case may be. To cap it all, you can enjoy the grace of a TRX with a sunroof while you drive on any terrain in the bright summer sun. The Ford F-150 does not have a sunroof, a disparity from the other models of the series. It might likely be installed in a newer version of the truck. Finally, let's talk about pricing. The manufacturer's suggested retail price for the Ford Raptor F-150 was $69,905, but it sold at the average price of $71,654. While the Dodge Ram truck MSRP was $70,195, it sold for the average price of $66,471. I guess the trust in the Ford brand outshines right here. For several reasons, many would desire the intricate design of the Ford interior while ignoring its engine's lesser qualities. The Ram attracts its own crowd for its efficiency and high energy output, as well as its top speed and quick ground coverage. The sheer control and stability are on par with or more than those of Ford and other renowned truck makers. However, most buyers would favor the Raptor because of its height and would probably consider it a better option. With this, we've come to the end of our evaluation of the two superior trucks. From our perspective, it's a tough decision to make, given the incredible specifications of the trucks. So, we'll leave you two to decide the super trucks at its best. Which of these two trucks do you think is best, and why do you think so? Let us know in the comments section.